Today I just wanted to make a quick video on what it's like to be with somebody or be on the other side of the coin with a partner who has BPD and the challenges of loving someone with borderline personality disorder. So what does it really feel like to love someone with BPD? And so have you ever wondered what it's really like to have to love someone with borderline personality disorder? It's not simple. It's not just about mood swings or drama. It's an emotional storm for both people. And today I want to talk about the hard truth of what it feels like to be a partner of someone with BPD. It's an emotional roller coaster. Relationships with BPD often feel like extremes. The highs are so intense, they can feel like the most beautiful love in the world, but the lows, they can feel unbearable. One moment your partner feels adored, and the next abandoned or betrayed, even if nothing really changed. And for the partner, it can feel like walking on eggshells, always wondering what's going to set off the next storm. There's a constant fear of abandonment. So one of the biggest struggles is the fear of abandonment. People with BPD often live with this constant, overwhelming fear of being left behind. It's the tightrope of fear and safety that they balance on, right? And because of that fear, they might cling too tightly or push you away before you have the chance to leave. It creates this exhausting cycle of where both partners feel trapped in fear, and one is afraid of being left and the other is afraid of doing the wrong thing. There's a lot of communication struggles. Arguments with someone who has BPD aren't just disagreements, they're often battles of survival. Splitting happens, seeing you as all good one moment and all bad the next. For partners, it's confusing. You can go from being their safe space to feeling like the enemy in seconds. And it's hard to know when it's real and what's real in those heated moments, because it all feels real. Impacts on the partner. So all of this can take a really heavy toll, and the partners may start doubting themselves, questioning their worth, or feeling drained emotionally. Some lose themselves in the relationship, constantly trying to fix things or avoid triggering the BPD partner. And the guilt, am I enough? Am I doing the right thing? Can weigh on heavily. And I've read a lot of articles saying that partners of a BPD person start to feel like they have BPD because they're in such close contact with this person. That's how they start to feel. So what helps the partner of the person with BPD? Here's the thing. It doesn't mean relationships with BPD are doomed, but what helps is boundaries, honesty, and therapy for both people. Having the courage to say, I love you, but I also need to take care of myself, is really huge. Support groups can be life-changing, and learning skills like DBT doesn't just help the person with BPD, it helps the partner understand the patterns as well. Personal reflection is a good thing. I know how messy it can feel, how overwhelming it can be, but I also know love with someone who has BPD can be very powerful, loyal, incredibly deep. But what I've learned is that both people deserve compassion, and the one living with BPD and the one who loves them. Both, because it's a constant storm. So, in closing, yes, it can be really hard to be the partner of someone with BPD, but it's not hopeless. With love and patience and healthy boundaries, it can be meaningful and super transformative for both people. If you're in this kind of relationship, know that you're not alone. And I encourage you all to share your experiences below. And let's keep this a space where we can talk about the hard truths of both ends of the spectrum of living with BPD and living with someone with BPD. Y'all take care.